Hey guys, so this is the Tribit Home Speaker. Now this device is so much more than just a Bluetooth speaker that in this review I'm not going to approach this like my typical Bluetooth speaker reviews. Of course I'm going to talk about the sound quality because come on, it's from Tribit, so there is a lot about sound that I have to talk about. But I think it would be doing a lot of injustice if I just approach this like a speaker review. There is so much of feature that is packed into this that you guys need to know before you actually buy this, if you decide to do so. So first I'm going to talk about the design and the build quality. So in terms of design, it's actually pretty simple. It's got fabric on two sides, and the center portion here, as you can see, there is a LCD screen here that displays the time and all other details. Now this ring here, these are touch sensitive buttons here. So you won't have any tactile feedback, but they are feather touch. So they have a lot of functions which I'll get into very soon. You have the Tribit logo and the front right here. And this whole strip that follows at the seam, this is actually an RGB light packed inside. So it can be a white light, or it can be the RGB colors, or you can have the RGB colors that will be synced to the tune of or be flashing to the beats of the music that you're playing. Or you can keep it off. Now when it's in the white light strip mode, you can even reduce the brightness, so you can use it as a night lamp in your room, and that works really well. So now the build. Now Tribit, I have always seen with most of their products, actually all products, I'm yet to see a product from Tribit that feels cheap. So all of them are really nicely built, and this is no exception. So the Tribit Home Speaker feels premium in the hand. It weighs just over a kilogram, so it's got heft to it definitely, but it's meant to be stationary, and because it's supposed to be set in your room. And that brings me to another thing, that this does not have an inbuilt battery. So it comes with a power brick, so it needs constant power. So wherever you set it up, it needs to have a power outlet close by so that it can power that. So it's plugged in right now, and I'll show you that. Now yes, the build is solid. Now at the bottom, you have a compartment which has those flat cell batteries. This is actually a battery which they already supply you with the battery. This is the clock backup battery. And on the other side, you have a button to set the 24-hour or 12-hour time format. And that's all. Now on the body here, in the front, you have an output, a USB-C output. So this has an output of 3 amps. So yes, you can charge your phone or any device using the USB-C output. And over here you have another output, a USB-A, which has a 2.1 amp output. So with this, again, anything that you want to charge, you can. So this is really useful to have over here. Now at the back, I have the power cable plugged in now. Beside that, you have an aux port, and you have a slot for a micro SD card. So everything, any connectivity option that you're looking for, aux, check, micro SD card, check, Bluetooth version 5, check. So it's got you covered in terms of connections. Now if we come to the screen here, a very simple LCD screen which is bright, displays the time very nicely. Now here you have a lot of functions going on. So this also has inbuilt FM, the reception of which is surprisingly good indoors, and that is without using their supplied cable right here. So they give you this cable here. So if you plug this into the aux port, you get even better reception in your room. So they suggest you keep it plugged in, but I tried it without that and the reception was perfect. And setting up the FM is also pretty intuitive. Otherwise, you can always use the manual, and that'll give you a pretty good idea of how to set up the FM and save the channels. Pretty simple stuff. So like I said, this is a touch sensitive dial. Now, if you want to turn on the light, you have the light indicator right here. If I just turn that on. So right now, it's at the lowest brightness setting, and you can increase that like so. So this is the brightest that it goes to, and it's quite bright. Now you can have the RGB lights, like I said. That looks really nice. So it keeps changing color. Or you can have this, which will sync to the beats of the music. which is also pretty neat if you want to have it. Or if you're a simple man, you can just keep it off if you don't want it. So that's with the lights. Now, it's got built-in alarm function as well, because like I said, this is supposed to be set in your room, and you just plug it in, set it up and forget about it, and it shows you the time, and it has so many useful features. So with the alarm, you can set when you want the alarm to ring, like every day of the week or just one time. You can choose the type of soothing sound that you want that will wake you up. You can choose the volume of the alarm, and you can even choose the kind of light that you want. You can set a particular color, maybe cyan or blue or white, red, whatever you want, you can customize that. Or if you don't want, you can also keep it off. So you have that option. Now, say you are back from a really rough day at work and you just want some soothing sounds to go to sleep. So this has that. So if you press this button over here, the one which is marked with a sound, this one. So this has some preset built-in sound. So you have white noise, you have seashore, birds. So I'll just give you a demo. So that's white noise. That is seashore. Some soothing music. The rain. Birds chirping. So very thoughtful, and it's especially useful if you have a child in your room that you want him or her to go off to sleep listening to soothing sounds. So this has got it built in. So very nice feature, and you can use these as your alarm sounds as well. So now you've got snooze and sleep, so you can put, if you're listening to music on this, you can even put it to, you can set a timer and it'll turn off by itself. Very useful. So you have a source button here with which you can change from the aux port, micro SD card or FM, and like I said, the FM reception is mighty good. Now if we speak of the specification of the speakers, because this is ultimately a Bluetooth speaker, so it's got a 3-inch subwoofer in the front, a 1-inch tweeter, and a passive bass radiator at the back. And once again guys, I have to say that when companies come out with products which have a lot of things packed in, they usually concentrate so much on the RGB lights and the flashy, gimmicky features they've added in that they forget about the main thing, which is the sound. If it's a speaker, it's going to produce sound. And if the sound sucks, you're not going to invest in that just because it has some nice features on it. It has to be a confluence of all the features. I have to say that Tribit keeps raising the bar in terms of how they match useful features with really good sound. So I'm obviously going to give you a sound test, but let me give you my verdict of how it sounds. So like you guys know, you've seen my reviews that I don't just say good sound or bad sound. I always delve deep and say that I judge sound based on how a speaker produces the 3 frequencies that make up any sound that you hear: highs, mids, and lows. Highs, where the sharp sounding instruments are; lows, where the bass is; and mids, where the vocals lie. I think I changed the order in the way I said it. It goes highs, mids, lows. Anyway, when it comes to the highs, once again, 0 distortion at max volume. Alright, so no distortion whatsoever. Pristinely sharp, but not artificially where there is sibilance and it becomes annoying. No sir. This has very good, rich quality highs that sound soothing even at low volume and even at max volume. There is no crackling and sounds very good. Vocals. Now, I always say the source of the music, the quality of the music you're playing should be good. And with that, the vocals sound so rich and so soothing. Again, nicely separated from the highs. They don't overlap and sound very good. So even if the vocals are sharp in the original track, this will give you exactly that rendition. It won't add any artificial over sharpening to make it sound sharper. Sounds natural, has got warmth to it, and sounds very soothing. Now, thanks to the subwoofer and the passive radiator at the back, the bass is thumpy and it gives that added juiciness or that added bonus that makes the whole sound experience much more wholesome. So it sounds really nice, and the bass response is very, very good. It does have that thump. So Don't just consider this as a clock in your room that has built-in FM and that's it. No, this is a absolutely highly capable, high quality Bluetooth speaker that also happens to have these really useful features. And it looks so good in any corner of the room that you place it. It's just perfect. Now, in terms of output, it has got a 25 watt output altogether, so it is considerably loud, enough loudness for your single room there. So it's got room filling sound, and you can even buy two of these, pair these up and get true wireless stereo. But one thing, it does not have inbuilt microphones, so you cannot answer calls on this. I know that sucks. I wish they had that. And one more thing I wish it had was a remote control, because of all the functions it has, if it had a remote control, it would have been easier to control a few things. So maybe in the next version, if it has a remote control, it'll just help make it a bit more easy and make me more lazy. But those are just the two things I wish it had, a built-in microphone and a remote control. But apart from that, I cannot complain. The touch controls are so good. The build, the look of this, the fact that it has power outlet, two of those, a USB-C and USB-A, all the connectivity options, built-in FM, the light options. Let me just keep it on just for show. There we go. So all in all, another brilliant piece of product from Tribit. I have to say, kudos to them. I mean, they should take a bow because it's such a good product. So guys, now I'm going to play two tracks on this like I always do. You guys listen. They're going to be playing at max volume. So you guys have a listen, form your judgment, and let me know in the comments below what you think of this product and what you think of the sound quality. I love it. And I think I've covered everything. I wish I could give you a demo of the FM, but the reason I'm scared or apprehensive to do that is because even a few seconds of me playing any song using the FM, I'm gonna get a copyright strike on my channel, and I don't want that. So okay, that's been my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found this helpful. If you have, smash that like button, please. It really helps me out and the channel out. Subscribe to Purecast 9 if you haven't already. Please share this video with your friends and family. And that's about it. Enjoy the sound test, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.
While you and me repeat, this bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.